Let's get into breaking the ice. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Jesus, 7. I just want to emphasize the 7. We're 7 in. We're 7 in. First impressions. I'll just go real quick and say it's a mixed bag. It's a very much a mixed bag. It is not without its flaws, and it does continue to have the same issues that all Call of Duty games have, whether they're Black Ops or not. Just general feedback that I saw was that, the refined multiplayer. I saw something interesting, and I don't know if it's facts or if it was just something somebody said, but they said the developers wrote an AI program to copy the code of the guns from a previous Call of Duty game. Do you know that to be true? And that if is that why the guns feel so much familiar in this COG?
That is news to me. I have not heard or seen anything of that, but I can and will believe it because they have been caught multiple times using AI and talking about it so that they can help make these games faster and get them out the door quicker. There was an
Yeah.
infamous poster of I think it was a Christmas DLC or event going on, and the Santa Claus in the picture had 6 fingers.
Mm,
Yeah,
cause
so
that's
that's news to me.
yeah, and the feel of the weapons and the combat is really was the most positive thing I saw online that everybody was giving the game. The weapons felt balanced. The customization is not overcomplicating, and there's this sight grenade with hallucinations. They said that's a fresh idea. Of course, they always say that the zombie and survivor mode is making a great comeback, but they say that about with every cog, so I don't even believe that statement anymore. Matchmaking is supposedly pretty stable as of right now, and so them was the positive. So let's get into the negatives that I saw. Generic maps. I feel like maps are always an issue every new card game. Everybody has some complaint about they're not unique enough. It kind of feels like they copy past COG's map, so it's really just a reskin. The art direction and audio design are solid, but the overall map feel and design is very much getting negative reviews and feedbacks. There's also been some issues with the spawning, which they said you will spawn right in front of your enemy. I thought that was interesting. I'm
It
like, how
has
can you?
happened. It happened to me a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah. I just feel like, bro, how you fuck up spawning? And lastly, it's always concerns with my concern about the microtransactions with the skins, the passes, all that. That's every card game. That's nothing new. But yeah, I feel like these things that I'm seeing that everybody complain about is pretty much the complaint with every card game. So it just seems more the same. Like I said, they said the movement, the weapons feel smooth and everything else, but it's still the map issues. They said the servers and the spawn logic is very hit and miss. And some people are saying there was some lag. I didn't see that. And so I just think this is just more of the same. It really didn't push anything like the boundary of COG. It's kind of like they kept the status quo. So that's pretty much my opinion. It's just more of the same. We've seen this story a million times from Call of Duty. Them putting a 7 on it doesn't change anything for me. But what about you, Infamous?
I think it's slop. I think it's horseshit.
God, okay.
I'm gonna break
Bring
it
it
down.
down.
Break it down. It seems more. I mean, it's these things been coming out every year since 2008, if I remember correctly. That's damn near 20 years. Me personally, I think it's rushed because normally we get a Black Ops game and then we'll get something else like a Modern Warfare or a different sub series. Because Black Ops 6 came out last year and now another straight Black Ops game. It's gotta be rushed. So that report that you heard and read about the AI copying code doing something, that's I can really fucking believe that. They even went back to the shit that they left. The jumping, wall running, and the futuristic shit. People got
Yeah.
tired of that. a
Yeah.
long time ago when they were trying to shit on Titanfall, because
Mhm.
Titanfall was doing that. And people have expressed they don't want that in their Call of Duty games. And yeah, they took it away. And now, so many years, it's like, yo, they have literally ran out of things to talk about or do with this game on the drawing board. You got the health bars on enemies. Like, what the fuck? Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's nice seeing that, seeing how much damage you putting out and doing, and you realize, oh man, I was so close to killing that guy before he killed me. But this is all the things that people did not want in their Call of Duty not too long ago, and now it's like people are praising, like, oh god, ooh, they're doing something fresh, new. It wasn't that long. This was in the games, and people were like, yo, we wanted more boots on the ground, and then they went to World War II. They made that game. I remember them saying the series would leave the future shit behind and be more boots on the ground. That clearly didn't last long. I didn't see much
I
of an
that
improvement.
boots on the ground campaign. They said that every
Yeah.
2 seconds. We're going back to boots on the
Mhm.
ground.
I didn't see much of an improvement or nothing new really than the standard COD shit. Now, I didn't play this. I don't even think it was, maybe I didn't know it was part of the beta, but I didn't play the zombies. The zombies, you really need people with you. But what I have heard and saw is that there is an option to play zombies in third person mode.
Mm.
And that got me excited because I'm a third person gamer through and through. I do play first person shooters or first person games. It's not my cup of tea. Third person, I was like, oh, damn, I wish I would have known that because there once was, I don't know if it was Modern Warfare 2 or 3, that they had third person modes in the game, not just zombies, but actually in the multiplayer itself. It was its own standalone thing, and I played the shit out of that. I love that. That was amazing. So if they're bringing that back or implementing it in some way, I'm all for that. It has not really ever came back since then. So hopefully they do. That would be a real nice change of pace and a real treat. It's another Tuesday at the office. It's COD.
Yeah.
Some shit slapped together. 9 times out of 10, it's a digital only game. You buy the disc, ain't shit gonna be on it. You have to download it still, and it's gonna require a constant internet connection because they say so. They're gonna make up some reason why it needs to be the way they have it is. Like just like last year, the single player story is so great. It needs the internet tied to it so that it transitions from what?
Bullshit.
I mean, I played it. I tried it out. Like I said, I'm always down to try something to see how it is because I haven't played COD or bought one in a while. But to
Mhm.
me, like I said, it's another day at the office. It's not special.
Yeah, a lot of recycled stuff. There's nothing in this game that you haven't seen before. It's nothing in this game that they did so well that you gotta give them all this praise. I mean, and if that thing I read about them using AI to make the feel of the gun, the weapons and all that previous COD game, yeah. So that just shows you they're not trying to innovate. If that's alleged now, I will
Nope.
say that's alleged. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is,
Mm,
which it kind of sounds like it'll be up their alley, it's just
seems
another
very plausible.
Tuesday. Yeah, it's very plausible. And that's why everything in the game feels so recycled. That's why the maps are really not nothing that makes you drop and say ah. And which a
Well,
lot of
I
the
will. I will say this: the maps. I don't know about design, but when you die, oh, I'm sorry, when you get unalived and you respawn, you got back into it or you found action pretty quick. But then
But that's
again,
COD. That
yeah, well, yeah,
multiplayer is nothing but a bunch of chickens running around with pistols. Like you're gonna run into somebody very quickly on COD. Like
there have been times, and I think it was Modern Warfare 2. Depending on the map, you can spawn, and maybe this sounds very crazy, but 10 seconds will go by, and you looking for people. I know 10 seconds is not a lot, but in Call of Duty,
yeah, that's not
it's
gonna happen.
instantaneous.
Yeah, that's not gonna
10
happen.
seconds. That's a long time in the COD game to be looking for
Yeah,
somebody to pop one into.
that's
You
like
know,
I said, it's chickens with their head cut off. You're gonna bump into somebody less than 2 seconds, and
but
it
go
won't
ahead. I didn't
be
mean to cut you off.
no. I'm just saying you're gonna bump into somebody, and it won't be your teammate. So, like, but I mean, so the community seems very mixed versus the critics. I've been seeing a lot of people say it's a 2 out of 10, which is really
I see
harsh
exactly.
for fans. But critics have it at like a 6.5, I believe. So
That's
it's
doable.
very
That's about right.
much, yeah, it's very much not anything impressive. It's definitely not nothing you need to rush out and get. I mean, not that car goes on sale, but it's just more of the same, nothing new. Same, like I said, it's the same story, same shit, same.
It's the same burger McDonald's has been selling all these years. It ain't nothing new. All they did was change the wrapper.
That's actually a good metaphor. That's,
Hmm.
dang, look at you. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Oh
you ain't shit.
god.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Are you not entertained?